Hey everyone, Jessica Jablonski, Russ, Lyon, Sotheby's International Realty. Hope everyone is doing well with this crazy time we are still in. And just wanted to bring you another market update of what's going on here in the Phoenix market. So, no doubt, 100% the number one thing that is impacting us right now is low inventory. So, just to give you an idea, there's the population for the greater Phoenix area is like 4.8 million people and there's 1.4 million households. So single family, townhome, condo, 1.4 million. And right now, only 8,500 of those are for sale. So as you can imagine, that's nowhere near enough to be able to meet the demand of what's going on. This is definitely the lowest inventory I've ever seen in more than a decade. And I actually was doing some research this morning to figure out if this is the lowest inventory we've ever seen. I haven't gotten a conclusive answer yet, but when I do, I'll keep you posted. But it's certainly just creating a very unique experience for people who are looking to buy in this market. So, um, with buyers under 300,000, there's only 1,000 homes on the market right now, and that's all of Greater Phoenix. So that's Tempe, Scottsdale, Chandler, Gilbert, Mesa, Peoria, Glendale, all of those combined. There's only 1,000 single family homes under 300,000 right now. So it is super competitive. And then as you get over 300,000, you start to get a little relief because of the new builds. They're providing a little bit of increased inventory, but it's still really tough out there right now. And then as you go over 500,000, just to give you an idea, in June, there were 1,500, almost 1,600 new homes that came on the market. Well, 2,000 of them went under contract. So as you can see, again, big shortage. So the clients that we're working with right now, for those of you that we are out there hunting with you right now, it is nuts. We are commonly up against 15 plus offers. We're having to use all sorts of things like escalation clauses and all sorts of unique strategies to be able to win. We are winning, so that's great. As I always say, definitely a time where you want to be working with a true professional, someone who's seasoned and someone who has experience in using some of these unique ways of winning when you're competing against so many people. So, I have a lot of people asking, like, why is this happening? What is causing this low inventory? And I think, one of the things for sure is that the sellers that would typically sell are maybe sitting on the sidelines right now because of this whole COVID deal. I think that if someone doesn't have to sell, they maybe feel like, oh, we'll just wait this out. And then I think we have such an increase of people coming in from our feeder markets. So be it California and New York and Chicago and such, they're wanting a new environment. And so we have those people coming in, which is definitely impacting our inventory. And then also I think just the fact that, this whole experience has caused a lot of people to think differently about their home, about what do they really need in a home and what is their home missing and what would they, what are they looking for in a new place? And so, with all the work at home trend going on right now, we're seeing lots of people that are, really focusing on, like, does the home have a home office and is it set up properly for that? It's creating a nesting effect, if you will. There's also obviously an increased desire for more space. We've gotten lots of calls from people that are just saying, hey, we've got to increase our square footage. There's not enough room for us. We certainly feel that right now. So, and then I think, another interesting piece of it is now, because there's such a strong work at home trend, that people are looking to live in places maybe they wouldn't have before. They used to have to stay very close to their office because they didn't want the commute time to be super long. And now, because a lot of people and a lot of companies are planning to stay more virtual, that is allowing them to move to some areas that maybe are, that's different than anything that they've ever considered. And then lastly, huge impact for sure is mortgage rates, interest rates. So we are seeing interest rates below 3% in the twos. So if you have a mortgage and you are not in the twos, certainly a time to be considering refinancing. And we'd be happy to plug you into our preferred lender. She's refinancing a bunch of you right now, I know, and it's fabulous. We're watching payments drop by hundreds of dollars. It is exciting. So I definitely encourage you all to reach out if we can make that introduction for you. We'd be more than happy to. For the seller side of things, it's a fabulous time to sell. So if you were ever thinking about selling, this is a time where you can really just like wring out every last dollar that house can, make you, because the inventory is so low. You're able to list at the top of the market, and then not only that, but we're seeing almost 30% of the contracts that are closing right now are closing over list price. So people are listing high, and then on top of that, they're closing over list price, which for sellers, that's great news. So I definitely do really feel that now is a great time to consider, if you're thinking about making a change. Now's a great time to do it. And that is because of being able to truly get the very most money out of your current home. And then also because of this interest rate deal, you're able to essentially buy more house. So in fact, I heard this interesting stat that I thought that I'd share, but for each 25 basis points drop in interest rates, that adds 3% to the home price that can be purchased to have the same monthly payment. So for every 25 basis points. Well, we've seen over 100 basis point drop in interest rates. So that's a 12% increase. So meaning that you could go up 12% in the home's price and pay the same monthly amount you could before that drop. That's a big deal. So for a lot of you, I know you've had your minds of saying, hey, we're gonna move up, we're gonna move up into this price point. And maybe you've got in your mind saying like, this is the max price point, and maybe there's nothing available in that price point. Well, you may be able to stretch higher if monthly payment was what was driving that decision, because now you can increase 12% of that price and stay right at that same monthly payment. So just something to consider. But as always, we are here for you. We love to chat. We love to help. So if you want to talk through your scenario, if you want us to do comps on your place, if you want to have us set you up on a search so you can explore what's out there just for the heck of it. If you need contractors, we've got all sorts of people that are refinancing and pulling cash out and doing all sorts of remodeling and adding additions. And it's a great time to do it because the cost of money is so low. So anyways, if there's anything at all that we can do for you, we would love to. And reach out, say hello, and we will see you next month. Okay, bye-bye.